We started this when my son was 14, and we actually, that summer in 14, we played Bryce Harper at Chickasha. Along in there 2006 or 7, and then we just kept doing it. And what happened is my dad was signed with the San Francisco Giants right out of high school, and he was a good athlete, bad 500 senior year, and then he was an all-state catcher, and then he signs a pitcher. And then I had some ability, but I didn't work at it. And so when my son came along, I said, hey, son, if we're going to do this, you're going to work at it and see how good you can be. And so we gathered up some other hay seeds from Greer County and some from Cache, and we started playing, and they kept getting better, and all those boys ended up placed to play for college. And then as we were doing that, along the way, we had kids that came, and they didn't have a place to play, so we just added another team. We've tried it different ways, but this summer we've got 5 teams, 2 16-year-old teams, a younger 16 and then a 16-year-old team, and then we have a 17-year-old team, and then we have an 18, and then we have one that has a little bit of everybody, 16, 17, and 18 on. And all the kids that play for us get asked 4 questions. Why do you play baseball? What do you want to accomplish through playing the game of baseball? How do your teammates say you play? And how do you want to be remembered by those that watched you? And the kids that answer, the kids that play for us, they play because they love the challenge, they love the game, they love the competition, they just love it. And then what they want to accomplish is to be the best player in the country, the best player it's ever been, you know, some of the ones that have reached the highest levels, and or they want to play for a college education. So it's just important, whether we're playing baseball or working a career, why do you want to do it, and what do you want to accomplish from it? So whether they're a nurse, a doctor, fireman, you know, all these questions come back and can be repeated. Well, we've had a lot of great kids from Southwest Oklahoma, and they make sacrifices. They don't go fishing and partying and stuff on the weekends. They're playing ball, and they could be doing other things. We always like to have 1 or 2 international kids because it's good for our local kids. In America, we've become a little spoiled. Not saying everybody, but as a group, we may be a little spoiled, and we may think we're working hard, but it's hard to understand someone that may be trying to change their whole family's way of life and get out of poverty. The advantage is we've made, from the time I started with my son, the reason I kept doing it is I learned so much, and I've made mistakes, and I still make mistakes. The goal is for every player to get better. You know, we turn out professionals all the time, but they're not always professional players. We've had our fair share. We've had 5 or 6. You know, these kids real benefit is they're gonna make friends for life. You know, and my dad, you know, he signed, like I said, with the Giants, but when he told baseball stories, it was about him being 9 years old, playing in an all-star. Didn't mean to get emotional. Lost my dad a year or so ago. But anyway, he wasn't about being on the field with Willie McCovey and Willie Mays and those guys. It was playing all-star 9-year-old Pee-wees with Johnny Crabb and those guys.